Okay. Hey there, Asel and Shavashki and Divine Empathic. I can't even say that. Empathic Tarot. Now, I'm just letting everybody know, today there is no free readings today. I'm not going to be doing it every time I go live. What I will be doing is, if you don't want to pay, I will do your star sign. So the star sign will just be the 3 cards and a bit of messages for, in general terms, for everybody with the same star sign. So I'm just writing down the star signs because I'm going to go through the star signs while we're waiting for payments. Now, to those of you who are going to pay, it's $2 not 1, $2 on Super Chat or PayPal to get a yes and no with a bit of detail. And then you've got the other options of $7, $10 and $12 US for different sort of types of readings. The $7 reading is a mini reading where you can get a question answered as well as some details, and then we'll do a yes and no at the end of it. The $10 and the $12 ones get 2 yes and no questions at the end of their reading. So even if your question is, will such and such come back to me, we can look at that in detail about what's going on around that, and then you could still use that as your yes and no at the end, or you could ask something else, okay? So at the moment, I'm not sure if any of you guys normally pay, so I'm just writing down Divine Empathic, you're paying on PayPal. Okay, I'll wait till I see the thing come up on my screen that you've paid, and yeah, and then we'll get your name down. So we'll just list PayPal down here. I just want to get the different ones written down. Aries, Taurus, Gem, Cancer. Now, for those of you that are not going to be doing payments, let us know what your star sign is. Mama B should be online. I told her I'm going online. She was talking to me directly right now. We've been talking backwards and forwards for the last 20 minutes. So hopefully she gets online soon. Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, and Sag. Okay, now I'll put a star next to the star signs of people. So Asel, your Capricorn, we'll get that one happening. And who else? What else have we got there? Yeah, so the stream elements should start showing, you know, the payments, like how much it costs and all of that. Hopefully I've changed it to $2. I don't know. If I've left it at $1, it's my problem. But I'm pretty sure it says $2. Let me just go and check PayPal. I'll log into it. Okay. All right, we have no payments as yet from PayPal. Okay. Chatty Chitty or Taurus? Taurus. There's the PayPal notification. Let me just go and check that. It's very delayed. Can I say your first name? Are you okay with that? Let me see, what have you got there? This is Divine Empathic. Used to be light worker. Oh, okay, so you're you started your own channel. Oh, wow. Go ahead and post your channel in my text there, and people go across and have a look at her channel. So what are we looking at for you today? So that's a mini read for you. Empathic. My channel name before I went live and started doing all of this, when I first made the channel, I called it Tarot Insights with a Z on the end. I just didn't feel it was me. I didn't feel it was my kind of thing. So yeah, I dumped that and changed it to Butterfly Whispers, because I've got butterfly around my neck, I've got butterflies at home. My mother, God rest her soul, she's not with us anymore, She called me her little butterfly, or butterfly, because I couldn't say the word when I was young. All right, Divine, I think meant to do PayPal. Thank you. Okay, Lisa. So you're happy with me saying your name is Lisa. Mama B's here now. Okay, Mama B, so I'm doing star signs for free. I've already got Capricorn and Taurus ready to go. We have a payment from Divine, which is Lisa. So I'm just waiting on Lisa's question at the moment. This is for a mini read. Okay. So you've seen the word divine and empathic, and that's why you used it. Well, butterfly whispers, I just felt something, like I wanted something that had to do with butterfly, and I sat there thinking butterfly this, butterfly that, butterfly tarot, tarot butterfly, tarot insights with butterfly, and all this sort of stuff went around me, and then I think I was at the beach or something, and butterflies were actually flying around. And I just thought, whispers, people talking, you know, like I hear things and see things and everything, and I thought whispers, like it's not solid or whatever, it's a whisper or it's a ghostly image, so it was going to be butterfly ghostly or butterfly something, and then I just thought, no, whispers. So straight away I thought that's what it's got to be. Yeah, when I made my channel, I think there's another Butterfly Whispers on here, but it's some lady that sells handbags or something. It's not a reader. It's not a reader. And the other person that's Butterfly Whispers on here, when I last checked, it was somebody that actually posts things about real butterflies. But I haven't seen anybody using this name that is an actual reader ever. But yeah, I used to be Tarot Insights with Betty Dubois. Whenever I went to the shows and everything, it had Tarot Insights written on it and everything, and then one day I totally changed it and just put Betty Dubois, and the whole Butterfly Whispers thing was for YouTube. Anyway, let's have a look. I just had another payment come in, so let me just quickly check that before we start. Who else has paid? Meh, welcome back, Meh. So Meh, you've paid for is that a detailed read you've paid there? Detailed for Meh. Okay, Meh, we'll look at your question later. It's on PayPal. Okay, so Divine. Divine, where's your question? My brother sends me butterflies from beyond. Yeah, I believe that when, especially I'll be sitting out the back and a massive black and white butterfly will come into the yard, or if I go somewhere and I'm just looking at the ocean or something and thinking about my mum and that, a blue one will come along, and I just feel like it's some sort of connection. But anyway, we're waiting on your question at the moment. So what's your question, Divine? And then Meh, your question's over at PayPal, right? So we've got a mini read for Lisa and then a detailed read for Meh. I'm just going to get the water out. I was really feeling off last week. I couldn't. The week before I was feeling like off balance. Something was wrong with how I felt mentally, physically. Then last week I just didn't feel good. I feel like I've gone through some sort of bug. I still have a bit of pain in my side and everything at the moment, but I'm not feeling sick. I'm not feeling that off balance thing, so hopefully everything goes well. Cosmic Empathic Insights. So I was going to be Tarot Insights and you were going to use Insights. That's crazy. Wow. Okay. What Spirit has for me, if too general, then when will love come in Oh, find out the sign. Okay, we'll see what's coming. We'll do, we'll try and focus on the love thing. Okay, so your name's Lisa. What messages has Spirit got for Lisa? And if we get love messages, can I please be shown a possible star sign or description of the person? What messages is Lisa needing to hear? What messages is Lisa needing to hear? So guys, if you want to have a look at Divine Empathic Tarot's channel, go ahead, go and have a look. Especially while I'm reading for her, go and have a look at her channel, go and subscribe to Lisa's channel, help her out. I'll come and have a look. Mama B, click on her channel, go and have a look. Okay, Lisa, you've got some struggles around you, unfortunately. Love-wise, there is somebody possibly coming in. It's not showing me who they are at this point. We'll just look at bottom of the deck here, Lisa, because you've got a short name. They may be an air sign. I'm not taking this one as a star sign. I'm taking this one as a soul connection, somebody you're meant to do a journey with. Now, I don't think that journey is anything to do with a romantic journey, Lisa. I think it's the message here. You've got to learn who you've got to cut out, and you've got to learn who helps you as far as your business goes, as far as your journey goes. There's somebody that, a female, that can help you on your journey, because this is like a soul journey you're doing right now. This is something you're trying to put out there to the world. Romantically though, we do have the Nine of Hearts, we do have an air sign possibility here. I don't really take the poker deck as star signs. To me, it's somebody young, as somebody who's a little bit secretive, a little bit quiet, possibly has black hair. For some reason I see something to do with glasses on this person's face. I don't know if it's constantly wearing sunglasses. There's something to do with this person's eyes. So I don't know why I'm picking up on that, but anyway. What I said, what the messages are, and I said, oh, unfortunately, a bit of a struggle. This is what I got when I first put your name down. This is somebody that wants to commit, doesn't want to commit. Somebody putting the effort in, the other person's not putting the effort in. This is having conversations with the wrong people or being involved with the wrong kind of crowd. This is feeling like you're not being heard and being silenced, and this is irresponsibility. So there's some challenges, pretty big challenges sitting around you at the moment. It could be a health-related matter. If it is, and it's you, I would have to say it's something to do with a hormonal level change thing that needs to happen. Or it's something around a male at the moment. Don't be silenced, put it that way. Don't feel that you can't say a certain thing. You need to say it. Here are the messages I'm seeing. If you want to make the big time money, if you want to do this movement, you want to do your thing, focus on your journey for yourself. Don't try and help somebody else out. Don't try and bring somebody else into this picture. You do have some sort of soul journey going on there, but you also have this card, which usually means it's time to work out who belongs and who doesn't belong in your journey at this stage. This down here is about your wishes coming true, but again, I feel like you're just not, it's hard to get it going, whatever it is. If this is some sort of love connection coming in, it's kind of a surprise that this person wants to be around you. It's like you think, I didn't even think that person looked at me, or I didn't even know that person even knew who I was. So it's like a bit of a shock, whoever this is. This person could be quiet, like they don't speak up. Let's have a look what else we've got. Okay, yeah, so that's what all of that is, where you weren't being heard, you know, and it's like talking to a brick wall. Lisa. It's like you trying to get something happening and you might as well go bash your head on the wall because you'll get a better result than trying to compromise with this person. Okay, show me what messages for Lisa. Okay, we'll just do this quickly and then we'll do a quick yes and no, Lisa. And then we're moving on to Meh. Meh's question is over in PayPal. Again, Lisa, we're getting this 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands. Now, to me, that's 5 of diamonds and 5 of clubs. That is somebody telling the truth and somebody lying. So this is two sides of a coin. This is two journeys as well. 5s is all about moving forward, making changes, travelling. When we got a black 5, it's struggle. When we got a black 5, when we got a red 5, it's like making those plans and sticking to it. But be prepared for sneakiness, lies, deception, and also in business, this can be you're fighting within yourself about what it is, what you want, how you're going to do things. Some ideas are not going to float, and other ideas are going to be quite good. Money may be an issue for you as well, and we do have some sort of important decision coming in. Bottom of the deck, just to finish off, we have look at your options closely. Try letting go of things from the past. This is where you're holding on. And also money could be an issue. You do have some sort of love wanting to come in, possibly a Leo with the sun under there. There's some sort of love journey sitting there. It's more of a support journey than a romantic journey though. Okay, so let's quickly do a yes or no. Yes or no for Lisa. Just 3 messages to finish off. Thank you for your donation and good luck with your channel. I'm going to click on you now. How do I click on you? Oh, I can't. I was going to go to your channel, but all I can do is report you or chuck you out of my thing or make you a moderator. So I can't go to your channel at the moment. I'll go later. When I check the stream later, just put a comment in the comments box, Lisa. Just say, hey, come and see my channel. I won't remove it, just so I can click on you or say, hey Betty, hello. Alright, just yes and no for you to finish off. We have a probably no, a definite yes, and we have a definite yes. Okay, you have something to do with romance, support, the key to success here, but struggles to get there. So I think this is your channel. I think that some days you're going to really like, oh my God, nothing's happening. Nobody's coming to my channel. What am I going to do? Nobody's watching my video. Trust me, been there, done that. I had more attention to the videos before I got monetized. The videos were getting anywhere between every week, they were getting 600 to 1,000 views when I was just posting videos. When I got monetized, it dropped down to 400, 300, 200, and I think I'm lucky to get 60 views or 100 views. That's why I stopped doing the videos and just went live. But I'm going to start the videos again to attract people back to the channel that were watching the videos, because I do know I had a following watching my star signs and watching the yes and no's. So not everybody comes to the live. Anyway, Lisa, your last messages are being lucky, some sort of sexual adventure here, but also something to do with a baby, a new beginning as well. All right, that is Lisa. Lisa, can we have your star sign and I'll just tick it off. If I get time, I'll do star signs later on. Okay, so Meh was up next. Now, if Jita shows up, let me know, because Jita is owed an extra bit of a reading because of the drama that went on the last time we were on live. Okay, Meh. Will my last 500 hours of school be for me? What? Do you mean how will it go? Or will it be positive? Or I don't understand that question. You're missing a word there or something. I will my last 500 of... So you want to know how the last 500 hours of this schooling thing that you're doing is going to go? Is that what you're asking me there? And Vanessa, welcome. I just seen that there's a payment from Vanessa. Okay, so this is a detailed question. Oh, you meant how will it go? Okay, so this is a more of a detailed reading. Here we go. How will things go? Now I'm just going to say your question in my head because you don't like me using your name on the screen, on the camera. How will things go for... So 500 hours, that sounds like a lot. It sounds like a lot. I know it took me... Oh, I don't know how long it takes for 500 hours online. At first, you are wanting to give up. You're sort of like some sort of surprises that you don't really like, feeling like you're just not getting anywhere, struggling, feeling like there's some sort of changes going on that you didn't ask for. But then we have learning and getting there and completing. So this is very good. This is completion. The double fours, I don't like double fours when they're black and red, because it can be cheating or something going on in the background and things like that. Oh, we got another van online. We've got a different one. Thank you for that donation there, Van. Yeah, so, but the double fours here, when we're talking about schooling and learning, and we even have the student card here, this is balance and really, really nice energy. So it does look like it's struggle street for you. It looks like where you're really pushing yourself to finish this thing. But once you get there, you'll start to, I think once you get to where there's 100 hours left, and then there's 50 hours left, and then there's 20 hours left, it's like you start to get on a roll. And you're like, finally, at the moment you're looking at 500 hours, it looks like it's 100, years away. So let's just see. What have we got? Got success. Okay, so this is you again with the struggling. There's you and other people all working together here. Somebody's very supportive, very helpful. Somebody else is a bit cold and sort of cold-shouldered and like, do it yourself. I'm not going to help you. But then you've got another person that does want to help. We do have where you're cutting something out and leaving it alone, like you're letting something go. It can be a person. It can be where you're deciding what you want, what you don't want anymore. We do have a nice big success card here, meh. Then we have a black 4 here where you may be, if there's 5 subjects that you're studying, one of them's not quite up to the way it should be and 2 of them are quite good. So it's like where you do really well in certain areas and then there's one little bit that you're like, oh my God, I'm going to have to repeat this particular section again. So I don't know if you're going to have to do an extra bit of a course or whether you're going to have to take something different on, but normally this means working for 4 hours and getting paid for 10. So this is sort of some sort of bonus that comes out the end of it. Let's have a look at what the tarots have to say for you, meh. I'm not doing the free readings today, anyone. We've had payment after payment at the moment, so if you are wanting a question, you will have to do that $2 donation for a yes and no. For free, if I get time, which it doesn't look likely at the moment, I'll be doing star sign readings. I'll go through all of them. All right. Let's see. And your 500 hours. Okay, so this is now what's coming and the outcome. You do have somebody supporting you here. This is usually like a father figure. It could be financial support. It could be just somebody that talks to you or listens to you. Here, this is where you're shutting yourself down and withdrawing from what's going on. And then you're worried about, are you going to earn enough money? Are you going to get this thing done? Then we have where you're looking at the options of where you could go next from all of this. You are a bit stuck with what to do. I think you need to seek the advice from somebody who really knows what they're talking about. You will be stressing. I wouldn't expect any more, any less. Finally, it comes to an end. You feel a bit ripped off in one circumstance, but then you go on this happy journey here. So most of it's pretty good, but we do have the 7 and the 9 of Swords coming out here, and the Moon, but I just think the Moon is where you're a bit confused about what the next step is or what you're going to do. I do know, like when I was at school, I thought that I was really, really good at science, and whenever I did tests, I never got the marks. I just would get 70% or 80%, and I thought, why? And I never got it. I never understood why, because I thought I was really, really good with science, and I just never got the marks. That's what I'm feeling here. I'm feeling that although you know what you're doing, and in your mind you do it your way, it's like some of it doesn't come up to the way it should be. But most of it's looking pretty good. You will be looking at your options. It's finally over. So you go from this withdrawal phase to looking at the options phase and to finally something's done. Yeehaw. Again, you need to be looking at these 2 support characters. It's like family members or friends, somebody that can take you on a journey. I think you need to find your passion in what you're doing, Meh. I think you need to find that thing that makes you want to do this, makes you want to do this 500 hours, wants you to do another 500 hours. So I don't think at the moment, I don't think you've got that drive or that passion to what you used to have with what you're doing. So when you set out on this journey to study what you're studying, I think you had all these dreams and things and hopes in your head. And then as you've been doing it, it hasn't sort of felt like it's come up to what you wanted. But you do have a good result in the end. Let's just see, bottom of the deck, what did we have? We have the Lovers. We have you being successful. And then we have you, again, you're being a bit, you're holding on to things the way you want them, but you do have success underlaying here. So eventually there will be success. There will be a job, there will be openings for you. So how's the 500 hours going to go? A bit of a 50-50 street by the looks of it. I'll do the yes and no's today I've bought the blue deck, but we'll just give you some Lenormand on this. And this is Meh. Okay, up next I've got to go and check the payment for XHV. Alright, this is just more information for, here we go. And then we'll do the yes and no. Okay, it's 50-50 street again. Look at these cards. Okay, I'm just trying to get this thing to go down. Alright. So, what do we got here? We've got, this is success, congratulations. This is signing contracts. This is feeling some sort of stab in the back kind of thing. Some sort of not success. So you've got 2 cards of success, 1 card saying eh. Then we have this fox, sly, deception kind of thing. We have a stubborn kind of feel. But then we have you feeling quite supported and happy here. So we've got 3 cards that show me brilliance, happiness, success, and getting there. We have 3 cards showing me, oh my God, what am I going to do? So you're very up and down, Meh, very up and down. So think about your questions, yes and no. And we'll have a look. Here we go. So just think about 2 questions, yes and no, for the end of the reading, Meh. And as always, in the comment section, sometimes I have to disable the comments or remove the comments because of what goes on in the room. Hopefully, just put in the comment section a timestamp on your reading today. So it probably was, put 20, is that 20? 30? Put 20, 21 minutes. I think that's when yours started. All right. Let me just check PayPal before we do this. Vanessa's paid for a mini read for Vanessa. All right, and then the payments, we're going to a super chat payment. The person that paid me a super chat payment, if you can, please get PayPal in the future. A third of that payment will go to YouTube. All right, so here we go, yes or no. 2 questions, here we go. First question is a yes and a no. Okay, so we've got a yes, appreciation. We've got a rest and rejuvenation, meditation. These 2 cards represent a yes energy. Then we have this envy energy here. So it's more of a yes than a no, your first question. And your second question is balance, which is yes. Journey, which is a definite yes. And caring connection, which is a definite yes. So this is self-explanatory. This is some sort of support, some sort of happiness coming towards you. Going on your journey, finally getting there. And balance finally coming back into your life. So your first question is a maybe yes, and your second question is a yes. Alrighty. Now let's just see what this one was. Up next we have Vanessa, and then we've got Van. I'll scroll back for that question later. Vanessa, XHV, where's your question? Okay, I have been having a mild cold for the past 4 days now. Is it going to pass, or is this something serious I've got to start worrying about? I wouldn't tell you to start worrying about it, and I'm not a doctor, so if you are worried or concerned at all, please ring the doctor or go to the pharmacy, go and get something for this. But let's have a look, okay? Let's have a look at what my cards have to say about it. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll put your name down because we're asking about you personally, about your health. Now, other things might come out in this reading. And this is super chat. And this was $20, wasn't it? So that's 2 readings, 2 $10 readings for the super chat reading. Or we can just do extra time on the one question. Okay, here we go, Vanessa. Show me what's going on. You're at the doctor's right now. Okay, good girl. Good girl. I mean, some people don't use doctors. Some people go to naturopaths and things like that. Whatever floats your boat, as long as you're seeing somebody that knows what they're talking about and not just basing things on a deck of cards. V-A-N-E-S. Is it double S or 1? Anyway, we'll leave it at that. Okay, so this looks like whatever you've got wrong with you, you were socializing. You were out and about having a good time, possibly at work or school or something like that. This is where this thing has come from. Something to do with someone that was traveling. So you may have went out last week or something like that, and this is where you picked this thing up. You were having a good time, or you were at work or something. Here's you feeling quite worried and sick at home. You're blowing it out of proportion in your mind. You're thinking, oh my God, this thing's not going away. There's something to do with 2 males here. Now, I don't know if these 2 males are going to help you out, or they're the ones that actually the culprits for making you sick in the first place. But this is usually somebody that wants to get you fit and healthy. Maybe you need to be going for walks and getting some fresh air. Maybe you need to be sitting out in the sunshine. This person is more about nurturing and support and looking after you. There is a lot going on up in your head at the moment, so if you've been stressed about something, Vanessa, you actually As you know, stress and that can actually cause physical ailments, but that's telling me something to do with up in your mind, up in your head. Now, it can represent headaches and that. I am feeling a bit of a blur across my eyes at the moment, so it can represent something to do with your actual head at the moment. This here is doing the wrong thing. So when I see that and somebody's not well, let's say that you were on a particular medication for blood pressure. This would be somebody that's eating everything they can that makes blood pressure high, and thinking, I'm just going to take a tablet and fix it. So that's where there's some sort of irresponsibility going on. So when you started to feel sick, instead of going home, relaxing, drinking, lemon and taking painkillers and whatever, instead of doing all of this sort of stuff, you kept going for a bit, staying up late, washing your hair when it was late and not drying your hair, and then getting a chill, and all of these little things that can make us feel worse. The shower and washing the hair can make you feel good at the time, but then later with the wet hair and everything can actually make yourself worse. So, I feel a lot of it's in your head. Sorry, but I feel that you can fix this thing by doing the right thing. Going to the doctor, getting sorted out. You might not get much from the doctor. He might tell you, go home, chicken soup, lemon and hot water, honey. If you do like doing natural stuff, boost up your vitamin C and your vitamin D at the moment, and also if you do have access to it, I swear by colloidal silver for pretty much everything. But anyway, like I said, I'm not a doctor or a naturopath, so don't take medical advice from me. Let's have another look at your name to see what the outcome is. I feel like this thing is causing you some sort of pain and drama. When you said you're going to the doctor, are you actually in a hospital to see a doctor? Because this is usually a hospital here. There's some other issue that you've been worried about that you need to not worry about, because this is all to do with fertility, pregnancy, monthly cycle, all of that. This illness you've got right now may actually throw that off for a little bit. You do have the symbols here that can represent getting pregnant. So if you're taking a contraception and then you're sick and then you're on an antibiotic, be very careful if you are not wanting to be pregnant at the moment, because that can represent that you're not actually sick, you're pregnant, when I see that sort of thing. This here is not showing me sickness, it's showing me pain. So what I mean by that is normally that is injury. Like you cut something, it gets infected, and then it's pain. It's not a sickness, it's pain from an injury. Or you break your ankle and you've got pain. Headaches is pain. So it's showing me pain, not sickness, okay? So I wouldn't be too concerned about it, but rest, rest, rest. Look after yourself. Vitamin C, vitamin D. You're at a clinic. Throw that off. What do you mean? Throw that off. I don't know what I said back then. Anyway, the buzzer went. Let's quickly do 3 of these, and then we'll do 2. Oh, this was a mini. We'll do a yes and no. I'll just do some of these for you. Show me how Vanessa's going to go with this current feeling unwell. I felt unwell all last week. I'm still got a bit of pain, residue pain from what I had. Still think it's just what I ate. You know, I stupidly ate things that I know are no good for my problems that I get. And yeah. So, well, actually, the first thing I ate was a chicken. It was freshly cooked. It was free range, organic. It had just come out the ovens in the shop. She put it in a bag. It was burning my fingers carrying it to the car. Home was 2 minutes away. I put it on bread rolls for my husband. I put it on a plate. I made some mashed potato, and about 15 minutes after I ate some of it, I was sick. And then I was sick for like 2 days from that. 2 days later, I made noodles and I put a whole load of cabbage through it. I'm not supposed to eat cabbage, and I literally gave myself a double whammy of intestinal issues. So anyway, let's just finish your reading with your 3 tarots. Show me how she's going to go. You're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. There's a lot to do with your mind. You've got to set your pace. Maybe you haven't been eating correctly. Maybe you haven't been getting enough sleep. Maybe you haven't been getting out, getting the sunshine. You're on an agenda here. You're going to be fine. This is like speedy recovery, everything being fine. But until you're well, do not go out and about. Take some time, relax. Bottom of the deck, you need to look out for this support. You've got 2 lots of support. There is something mysterious here, so you might need to ask the doctor to run just a full blood check. Just see if your iron's too low or vitamin B's too low, vitamin D. Just ask for, can you have a general blood check to see what's going on. Anyway, that's you. Let's quickly do a yes and no. You get 1 yes and no for this. Really, Chris? No, don't start talking about the SL bucket thing, please. No. Oh, well, I worked it out that person that was on our channel. Anyway, let me do the yes and no, and then I'll tell you what I worked out. I already told Chris what I worked out, but I don't think I told you, Mama B, what I worked out. It wasn't that person. Anyway, that person is on a different account, but the person, the ruckus, not the same person. Not possible. All right, we'll talk about that later in WhatsApp, Mama B. Remind me to tell you what I found out. I thought I told you, but yeah. Vanessa. Chris, we have a $20 US $20 donation on Super Chat. Thank you so much to Van. We got another Van. This is just Vanessa's yes and no, and then we finish. Vanessa, I'm going to give you the bottom 3 cards just for messages for you, because I'm sort of waffling in and out. You've got a yes here. You've got balance here. You need to focus on your balance at the moment. Not too much sugar, not too much salt. Drink more water, get more sleep, all of that sort of thing. Here you're being told to listen to what you're being told in your sleep, in your dreams, any kind of intuition that you have. Here you may need to walk away from something. It's like you've been walking away from something, but you're holding on to it. This card shows somebody walking away, but they're not walking away, they're holding on. Okay? And bottom of the deck, your last messages, we have anxiety and fears going on. You need to calm down. We have somebody that's thinking about you here. And we also have the guardian angel, Archangel Michael, which is balance and security. It's the grounding chakra. You need to ground yourself and just stand strong on what it is you've got to do. All right, let's move on to Van. Van is next. Is Jose's next move towards me when he's a Pisces, a $20 super chat? Thank you, Vanessa. Vanessa, were you the one that was going to contact me? Because I had someone called Van, and you call yourself Van as well, and now I've got another Van here. Was it you that was going to contact me and we were going to do a one-on-one, a private reading? Maybe we'll do that soon, and then we'll get on WhatsApp together and we'll do a one-on-one reading. Now, if anybody's worried about, like, if they want a private reading with me, I have different options available. I'll just go through that. When you're having a private reading, we can do WhatsApp or Messenger through Facebook Messenger, where we both turn our cameras on and we talk to each other. If you don't want to be on camera, you can turn your camera off. If you'd prefer that I do your reading and send you a recording, I can literally do a private reading on YouTube. Nobody can see it but you, and send you the link. So I've got different options. So always ask about the options if you don't want to do private one-on-one. I have people that want to sit in front of me at the table, and I have people that want to do it over the phone. They don't want to go on camera. So there's all sorts of options available when we're looking at private reading. So do yourself a favour, have have a look for that. All right, Van. So we're going to set the clock for 10 minutes, and at the end of this Van, we're going to do, I'm getting really hot. I've been having these weird hot flushes at the moment. I went through all of this hot flush thing about 5 years ago, and it's been very bizarre lately. I was on a natural Chinese herbal thing for it, and I stopped it about 3 months ago, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. So I've started them 2 days ago and back on them. All right, so Van's question was, what is Jose's next move? So we're going to look at Van and Jose. He's a Pisces. Now Van, is that Van as in like a male name, Van? Like, you know, like, or is that short for Vanessa? Because I'm going to use your actual name to do this style of reading. So is that Van for a male name, or is that Van for Vanessa? Are we talking about a male and female interaction here? Because I do have people that come to my channel that are talking male on male, which is fine. I just need to clarify what I'm looking at here. Because, I mean, if I'm looking at a male-male relationship, you're saying, is it Vanessa? It is Vanessa. James, yes you can. James, we'll get you in after this reading. This is a $20 reading, James. Somebody did a $20 super chat. Yeah, Van. Is your name Van as in a male's name, or is it Vanessa? It's delayed, I think, Mama B. We'll just give it a few minutes while we wait and see what Van has to say. Van may have stepped away while I was doing that other reading. Yeah, because when I look back at the super chat, it just says Van, and I know that I've had 2 Vans contact me, and they're both females, they're both Vanessa. But I have had a male with that name as well from, I think they were from Thailand or Singapore or something like that. You know what? I'm just going to focus on the question. What's Jose's moves? What's his moves? What's going on? Because I know Jose is a male's name. I'm just going to focus mainly on him because I need to keep moving with the channel. I've got another donation come in. I'm assuming that is James, so I'll just write James down. I'm assuming James, was it double mini again? Or just 1 mini? What are we doing for James? 2 minis? Okay, we'll put that down. Yeah, no free readings today, guys. I'm going to do this one, and then I'm going to do James. And there's quite a few people in here, but it's okay. I just need to talk a little bit quieter, I think. Okay, so we're doing 10 minutes for this payment. Can we do a timestamp? What are we up to? We'll wait till 50 minutes, and then we'll do Van's reading, okay? And I'm going to do 10 minutes, and we're going to do 3 yes and no's for Van. So Van's reading will start actually 49 and 30. I'm going to write that down just in case Van has lost connection or stepped away. 49 and 30 is going to be Van's thing. I'm just going to pause this, start it and pause it. We've got another PayPal going on there, so somebody else just paid after James. 49.30, here we go. Okay, this is Van. We're looking at Jose. What is Jose's next move towards Van? What is Van to expect from Jose? What's going on? So we're going to do now, next, and outcome for Jose. What's Jose's next move towards Van? what's going to happen between them. Okay, now what's coming? Outcome. Now what's coming? Outcome. I like the outcome. I like the outcome. Now. Okay, right now, about this Jose character, there's some sort of negative vibe going on here. I don't know if this person has lost their job, or they've broken up some sort of relationship, or there's family matters going on. It could even be an illness of some kind. It just feels like you or this Jose character have been in a pretty bad spot here. Not speaking up, possibly ghosting or shutting down, troubles with males, troubles with females, troubles with children, family, pretty much in a bad spot. Okay, so that's where this person's at, or where they've been. I do feel they're somebody that they want to commit, but they're not too sure. Okay, so they want something, but then they don't want something, so there's some sort of on and off kind of vibe here. Then in the middle of where things are going, there is some sort of journey, very, very slow kind of energy. It looks like Jose wants to do what's not just right for himself, but for other people involved in a certain situation. So I feel like there's somebody else, not just you, Van, and him. I feel like there's somebody else in this situation. There's also this completion of some sort of relationship that's done. So there's some sort of other relationship here. Now, I don't know if this is you and this person going to finish, or whether this person is finishing with something else that they've been doing. What's the outcome? A really, really nice outcome. We have friendship, we have love, we have happiness. This sequence normally represents the 9 months, the birth of a baby girl. But it can also represent love and passion and building on a journey with each other. A very structured kind of journey though. So it's like Jose needs, he needs everything mapped out. What's he going to do next week? How much money is he going to have to pay? Where's he going to work? Where's he going to travel to? So it's like he needs everything structured and mapped out, or Van, you need it that way. So it's sort of like, it's very, very nice energy, put it that way. So what's his intentions? What's his next move? If he's already involved with somebody and saying that he's finished with that person, it does look like he's finished with something else, but he wasn't quite completely finished with whatever that was. It could be a job as well. It could be he's moving house or something. So something's been quite hard for him, and then he's very slow to get this whole thing happening. There is definitely a desire and attraction and that with the Queen of Hearts here. That's supportive energy, loving energy. He may have something going down in the family where there's a sick relative or something that he's dealing with at the same time. But the outcome, I like the outcome. This is showing you, him, happiness, gatherings, definite friendship there. I don't know if you're wanting more than friendship with him, but there's definite friendship there. Definite sexual desire and stuff as well. Bottom of the deck, what have we got for you? Okay, Van still's not speaking, hasn't said anything. They might have lost connection. Bottom of the deck, what might be going on hidden in the background? Actually, I pulled too many cards there. There's some sort of secret journey here. Something that you're going to like, some sort of plan that you thought about, or it could be you planning this, but this is secret at the moment. This is hidden from the public. So there's something being planned. It's in a good way. It's something that's going to work well, but it's also not being talked about too much. We do have some kind of quiet time here where somebody's just not listening, or they're not verbalizing what they want. And we also have hanging around with the wrong crowd. So I don't know if this is you or Jose, but this is something kind of, the whole bottom of the deck looks like something very secretive. It could be that this relationship is, you're ready to tell the world about it and Jose is not, or Jose's ready to tell the world about it and you're keeping it on the lowdown. There is some sort of surprise you're not going to like, unfortunately, Van. This is some sort of news coming in where you're like, what? Who said that? You know, like that's not true. So there's some sort of lie or something that's hidden in the background there. All right, let's do the same thing with these. Show me Jose and what's going on right now with Jose, what's the next moves and what's the outcome and what's hidden. Show me this Jose and Van, what is the next move, what's the outcome. And also at the end of this, I'm doing a longer reading than the $10 reading because you paid double reading there. So instead of 2 questions, because you're not answering, I'm doing a longer reading, okay? So here we go with this, what's going on with Jose, what's the next moves, what can Van look out for here? Okay, Van, this is where you're at right now, hanging around waiting. What's coming is some sort of news is rushing in. There will be something, some sort of movement. You're wishing and hoping at this stage. So it looks like Jose is actually wanting something here. Yeah, get ready, please, James. Get ready for your question. Yeah, it does look like this Jose does have some sort of hopes and dreams about what things are going to be. They may at times be slow, and then they may sort of surprise you with something and go, oh my gosh, 1 minute you're not talking, next minute you're saying let's go to Europe or something. So there's some sort of on and off switch with this person you're talking about here. I feel that this is representing, it's usually about 2 people working on the journey together, but I think in this circumstance I just keep picking up on that there's somebody else either on your side or Jose's side. There's somebody else that has to be sorted out before you can move forward. Also we have the player energy. I don't like the player energy if you're wanting something solid with this person, because we've got impulsive actions followed by player energy. So it can be 2 different characters that are in your life at the moment. It can be representing, if we say that these are male or female cards and forget about them being male, because I always say that the knights can be kings or queens, because we got kings, we got queens, we got pages, which are children, and then we got knights, which I feel like they could be any sex. So this could be your energy, could be his energy. One of you is feeling like making everything happen, the other person's like, I might take this for a ride, I might do something with this. We do have an emotional detachment going on as well, where somebody's not putting their whole energies into this thing, they're keeping something apart from the relationship. We do have somebody stressing about this, but they're doing this to themselves, probably you. Then we have an invitation there. And we have, it's funny, I said 2 knights come out, now the 2 pages have come out. So I'm wondering whether in the background, either for you or Jose, there is children. If there is children, there may be some sort of weird thing going on where the children are the reason something's not moving the way it should be. So let's see what's hidden. What's hidden is choosing between 2 circumstances, making a firm decision and being truthful about what it is you or Jose wants. I'm not seeing the coming together in a solid relationship. I'm seeing a friendship, I'm seeing working at it, I'm seeing playful energy, but I'm thinking that you yourself, Van, you're wanting more than just slap and tickle and fun and a little bit of entertainment for a while. You're wanting something more and you're wanting to work at it, and it's stressing you out because it's taking too long. So what's Jose's next move? Your main question. There's invitations, there's definitely desire, attraction. There's somebody else in the background, or there's some other thing that has to be dealt with. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing there for you today. Just to finish off, and thank you so much, Van, for that super donation you did there. Much appreciated. They actually told me the other day, they sent me an email saying that they'd made payment to me. I went to the AdSense site and it says I've earned $0, which is not true. I've been getting super chat donations and everything. It said I earned $0 and there's been 0 payments, but they've sent me an email saying we've paid you. So I've been checking my bank, and being that's in America, I'm going to check it tomorrow, because tomorrow will be their Monday. So I'm assuming their Monday I'll finally get clearance, get this money. I don't even know how much it is because it's not showing me what I earn. It's a really, really glitchy program. So that $20 that I was paid today, and anything I've been paid the last couple of days, I don't think I'm going to see that money for at least 2 months. It's a really bad system. I prefer PayPal because it's paid straight away. I get my money straight away. I still get a cut on the money, but not as much as Super Chat. But Super Chat's a good option for people that don't have other options. All right, this is the last reading part for Van, and then we're going to do, we'll do 3 yes and no's for the $20, but we're going to just get you some more information here. What does Van need to know about what's going on with Jose? Okay, this is now. So at the moment, there's some sort of journey moving forward. There is whatever efforts you or this person puts into this, you will see the benefits in the end. There's something to do with sly behaviour going on here. I'm wondering if this is that this Jose is trying to work or move or do something and wants something to happen really quickly, but it's just not happening. But there is a sly energy there I don't like. There is a stubborn energy as well. There is news coming in that you're going to be waiting for. And the stars, the hopes, the dreams, and waiting for things to happen. Bottom of the deck, we got happy at home. We do have sexual desire card there and friendship. And finally, something makes sense to you. Now, after all of this, Van, we do have loyalty after all of this. So I think eventually, in time, there will be some sort of thing that you're hoping for. And it's been really hard doing this reading without any kind of interaction going on in the chat. For you to confirm or deny or ask a different question. So hopefully this reading has made sense to you. We'll just do some quick yes and no's. I'm going to give you 3 yes and no's. Van has 3 questions, yes or no. And any other messages Van needs to hear today. This is for Van. So this reading has gone for nearly 15 minutes. So yeah, because I was going to give you a full reading followed by a mini reading, but you weren't here to answer, so I've just done a longer reading. All right, here's your 3 questions. Asked when would they see them? Oh, Van asked when will they see them? Okay. All right, so your yes and no first, let's do that. Your first question is yes. We got the money, abundance, we've got the desire card, and we got some guy here that wants to spend some money. But your first question is a yes. Your second question is a yes, but you've got to be patient, and a yes. Okay, so there's some sort of healing and balance and patience needed, and eventually it's yes. And the abundance card is there, so that's feeling happy and strong. Bottom of the deck, your last question, we have a yes, and a yes again. So all 3 questions I'm getting a yes. The second question is a bit of a delay. This is showing me somebody appreciates you, or you showing appreciation. We have a caring, loving connection right there, and we have victory and success. Okay. Let's just do a timing thing. When will there be a connection? Hey there, Riley, welcome, hello. How are you going? Here we go. Everybody please subscribe, and if you got the money, donations. All right, here we go. This is just the last bit for Van, being that you did do a $20 donation, much appreciated, even though I won't get that money for about 2 months, maybe 3. Yeah, I really don't like the super chat feature, but anyway. I was thinking of turning it off, but then I will lose the customers that only have Super Chat. All right, I'm trying to ask, when will you see Jose? When will there be this connection? How long? Now, you did have 3 4s come out, and I think 3 2s come out, so it could be 2 to 4 months or 2 to 4 weeks, but we'll just see what we get here. I'm waiting for doubles. We've got the double 6s coming out, so I'm going to take a guess that it's either 6 weeks or June. That something should be eventuating with this Jose. Okay, thank you so much for the donation. Up next we have James with 2 minis. Okay, James, what is your first one? Oh, you've got the job with hands-on healing? I did think you had it. But remember, I did think that there's also going to be either a client or somebody that works there that's not exceptionally happy that you're there for some reason. But anyway, let's see. A call in the morning from the owner with a formal offer. Will I be willing to accept the offer? Okay. Congratulations on the job. Okay, so James has got a formal offer from Hands-on Healing. Will James be willing to accept this offer? What's going to happen with this offer from Hands-on Healing? What will happen with the offer from Hands-on Healing? And then I'll go check PayPal, because I'm pretty sure somebody else paid, didn't they? I think Vanessa paid again for another mini or something. Okay, James, here we go. James, what's the outcome? Sorry to pull a weird face. The money's down. The money's down. You will accept the offer. This is good. This is you working with people like-minded. This is good energy here. This is people all working together on the same journey, feeling comfortable, feeling like you're in the right place at the right time, feeling like the people around you get you, understand you. This up here I don't like, and I don't like that there's only a 2 of diamonds. I feel like the thing you had before, James, it's like the offer is good, the place is good, the hours maybe on and off, because this is all about, this is not what I planned, this is not what I planned it would be like. But then this is 246 when we're talking about a relationship, but we're talking about a job. 246 is perfect when it's red. And you've got 246 coming out for the job. So that's good, but I just don't like these 2 sitting here on the edges. So I feel that if there's 5 sections to what makes this job fantastic, 4 of them are fantastic and 1 is not up to the window of what you're expecting and what you're wanting. Let's just do some tarot on this. Jita. If you donate for a mini reading because of what happened, Crystal. Chris, can you explain to Jita? Jita, I will be doing, if you donate for a mini, I'll do a double mini or a detailed reading for you because of the confusion the other day. The ruckus that went on in my room during your reading. Yeah, I wanted to give you some time for that. All right, here we go. James and Hands-on Healing. We have the journey, the acceptance, the job. We have the boss. We have some sort of confusion, disagreement going on within yourself. We have, again, the woman, the healing, all of that sort of thing. We have something's just not 100% to what you want. But then we have a balance card with the lovers there. I feel like you will be willing to accept the offer, but there will be something that's inside your guts going, let's say that you're expecting $60 an hour for your massage treatment or your Reiki treatment or whatever. They might be giving you 55. Or they might say, we'll start at 50, if you're still here in the next weeks, we'll do 55, and then in 6 months' time, we'll bump it to that $60. So I feel like it's something to do with the hours, the money, something's off, but it's good. In the long run, this is a good opportunity. There is something to do with movement and travel and fun. I like the Page of Wands being here because it's a new journey. This could be you standing your ground, being too strong about things, but I do feel this is also some sort of internal battle going on with yourself. This here is like a disappointment card, so there's some sort of disappointment with all of this as well. Yeah, anyway. All right. Let's just look at some Lenormand deck on this for you, James. I didn't think I put the clock on then. Okay, James, show me more about this hands-on healing job offer. How's James going to feel about it? The other day my hair looked fantastic on camera. Today it looks crap. And I look crap. Oh, and James, when you suggested about fasting, I actually thought that if it didn't get better, fasting. I was going to have to fast. James, signing contracts. Oh, you standing out in your job, they desire you, they want you there. And then we have you need to watch the dynamics of what goes on at this place. So I do think this is you taking the offer. This could be them looking into you, into your background. If you've got a social media account, if you've got a Facebook, Instagram, they may be looking at you privately. Somebody may actually desire you in some way as well. Bottom of the deck, we've got the taking the chance, trying something new, being loyal, and then finally wishes coming true and Sun. So this is looking good, James. It does look like a good thing. Let's quickly do a yes and no, and then we'll move on to your second question, James. Okay, so Jeeta's done her mini, so we'll do either a 2 minis, Jeeta. I'm either going to do 2 minis for you, or I'm going to do a more detailed reading on that question, okay? Yeah, and my apologies with the other day with what went on with that conversation with that person. So, yeah, I'll write down that you donated for a mini, but you're either getting extra time and getting a detailed reading, or you can ask me 2 questions and we'll do 2 minis for you. Okay, James, yes or no? And then we need to look at James's second question. James, we have a yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. This is abundance, feeling in the right place, right time. We do have a caring connection sitting here, and we also have this being appreciated and people treating you the way you need to be treated. Okay, James, second question. More news on Patty and yourself. What's the latest with Patty and James? I'm just going to look at her name. Show me what's going on with Patty. How is she connected to James? What's Patty want to do about James? What's Patty want to do about James? Actually, after James, I think was Vanessa paid for a second question, didn't she? XHV, did Vanessa pay for another reading? Let's just confirm that. I think XHV asked for another reading. I'm not doing any free readings today, Zono, if that's what you're asking. I was going to do star signs for free, but I haven't got time now. All right, James and Patty. She loves you, James. Like, I don't get it. Why don't she do something about it? Ace of Hearts, Jack of Hearts, Ten of Hearts, Five of Hearts. There's a love bond here. There's something that should be happening, but nothing's being said. It's right. I'm not going to speak. I'm not going to say how I feel. And it's like you don't say anything. You know, like that's like love, desire. It can represent a baby boy twins because we've got double fives. I don't get it. I don't get why this thing doesn't happen. Okay, we've got you and her, both attracted to each other, both like the same sort of journey, understand each other. This is two people basically like brother and sister. That might be the problem. It might be that she feels like you're her big brother or her little brother or something. She may feel too much of a family connection to you instead of a romantic connection. Here we've got shock and love here. So she might be shocked thinking that you want a lot with her. She might think that you did your thing before and now you're just friends that catch up and hang out. So either you're shocking her with this wanting to be with her and thinking about her in a way that she would be having babies with you and that, or she might actually shock you with that she's been thinking about that all along. So I'm not sure which person this is coming from. I am looking at her, but I know you've been talking about her for a long time. This is just something about hanging out in the wrong place, wrong crowd at the moment. Bottom of the deck, not looking good at the bottom of the deck. This is usually a divorce, basically. This is where somebody thinks that something will never work. It's done, finished. It was done before, I'm not going back down that path. This is also, it could be jealousy. It could be other people telling her stuff about you or things that she sort of concocts in her head about you. We've got fives everywhere, so I feel that May will be make it or break it with her. I feel like May, because we've got 5, 5, 5, I feel like you're being told that in May it's either do something about it or that's it. So it's time. It's time to say, look, I don't think of you as like just my friend or whatever. I'd like to think of you as something more, and then you go on a journey. Hopefully this is what you're going to do. I really thought when we did that whole candle thing and everything, I thought it was coming. I thought it was happening. But it takes time, you know, it takes time. Some people I've done that for and it happens overnight. Other people I've done it for a couple of months go by and then finally something happens. All right, James, let's do top and bottom for Patty. Show me Patty and her connection to James. And future connection. Patty and her connection. Okay, so up next is actually, I'll just put these the other way around and then Jita. So XHV with another mini, and then we're on to Jita with either 2 minis or a more detailed reading, and then after that we've got, really Chris has donated, we've got Zono. Oh, I didn't know Chris donated, I haven't checked the thing. Okay, so she donated before Gina. Okay, Patty, her connection currently to you, James, and what the outcome is with the two of you. Okay, so current connection is just a working connection, on the same page as each other, some sort of victory, success with each other. So it's like you make her feel more stronger than she is. But this is where both of you are in your heads. That's what I don't like about it. Because the aces take me up to your brain. And that's where she thinks about it, you think about it. One of you think about it in passionate and love, and one of you think about it as a working friendship. Okay, so it's there, but it's not happening. And bottom of the deck, what might be happening is the desire, the fertility, the friendship, a bit of a wall up between the two of you and something very slow to eventuate. I feel like, update on you and Paddy, it's still in the dark. It's like until you reach out there and put it in front of her face and say, do you want to go out with me? Not just as mates, and see her reaction. It's what you're going to have to do, James. Anyway, James, here we go. Yes and no, and final messages from the bottom about Paddy. Yes and no, and final messages about Paddy. I'm going to check PayPal, and I think I might close the room now, guys. That might be it for the day. I'm starting to feel a bit weird. Yeah. All right. All right. James, yes or no? We have a yes, and a yes. So, if your question was, if I asked Paddy out, would she say yes? It looks like yes. But you have the door to value. I don't know if you put yourself down, that you haven't got enough for her, or you can't give her what she would need, or she's above you or something. Because I remember when you were talking about that Olivia, you used to say like she was out of your league or something. So value yourself for what you have to give. Also, we have the Angel of Love here over your shoulder, and we have it's time to make a plan. Time to make a plan. Bottom of the deck, last messages on Paddy is trust in your instincts. Time to go outside that gate and make a move, and don't be afraid of the broken heart. If she says no, she says no. But at least you know it's time to move on and look for something else. I think that's what holds you back. That she might say, no, look, I just like us being friends. You're going to ruin it if we do this. It didn't work before. It's not going to work. Something like that. So yeah, I think that broken heart, when I was shuffling the tarots and the broken heart in there flipped, it can be that she's scared of getting hurt and not you. It could be that Paddy's scared of being hurt. Okay, I'm going to do the yes and no for Zono, because Zono did a $1. Thank you, Zono. I'm just going to do that because that's just a quick yes and no. Zono, which of these two people is spying on me? The first one is Mina and the second one is Vida. I'm just going to ask yes or no. I'll do yes and no at the top and the bottom. And the top will be Mina and the bottom will be Vida, okay? 1, 2, 3. Zono would like to know, top of the deck, is Mina spying? Bottom of the deck is Vida spying. Top of the deck is Mina, bottom of the deck is Vida. What if I get no on both of them? Alright, so Mina first. Probably there's something there. And what was the other one? Or the $1, the $2, whatever it was. It was supposed to be $2, guys. It's $2 on the thing. Anyway, I'll just get this one out the way. Vida. Mina and Vida. Okay, so with Mina, this is like a maybe. Sometimes they look at you. This is sort of looking at you and other people, not just you. Like there's focus on everybody. And then this is something to do with how much money you've got or where you come from or what you do or something like that. This is not a romantic kind of thing. It's more of a what sort of skills you have or whatever. If this person was your boss, they're looking at what your skills are, So yes or no, is this person spying on you? I don't think so. I think they're just generally looking at you and other people, not just you. With the other person, we do have a deceit card, the second person you asked about. Where's that Zono's question? Vida. We do have a deceit card there, so that can be somebody being deceptive. It usually is no, but I'm going to take that because of the question you're asking. I'm going to say that is deception, and this would be yes. So the second person you're asking about is that's the person that's doing something deceptive here. This is somebody that's watching what's going on. And this does have the love heart card here. So, and this has the victory. This is where they're trying to gain something, they're trying to do something. But yeah, there's deception around that person. Anyway, thank you. So up next, we're going back to XHV with a mini. Let me just go and check PayPal and see. Just give me a sec, guys. I want to see if I can turn that stream elements off. Okay, PayPal, we have XHV, Jita, we have Nita with a detailed reading, and Crystal, yours is sitting where it always sits, but we'll look at yours later. Crystal, yeah, we'll look at yours later. Okay, let me try and turn off this stream elements. Dashboard. Very slow. Chatbots. Timers. Okay, PayPal is off. Yes or no is off. Super Chat is off. Closed. Okay, so we've got it all done. I've actually got to do a phone call at about 1:30 and it's 12:30 now. I probably won't be online tomorrow, but I should be online on the Wednesday. Tomorrow is a public holiday here, so we might go for a drive or something tomorrow. Get out of the house. All right, even though I'm out of the house now, but I'm working. All right, XHV update. The doctor told me it's a cold virus and it's normal for it to be like that. Okay, so what's your question? Does this cold have anything to do with a person named Kevin? Okay. Well, I did see that it was somewhere you went and you picked this up from this other person. All right, Vanessa. Vanessa wants to know if Kevin has anything to do with her not being well right. Has Kevin got anything to do with this cold that Vanessa has right now? Okay, here we go. N-E-S-A. Not just Kevin. Okay, so this is the doctor and the people talking about what's going on, and this is some sort of shock, surprise. Is there any chance that you're pregnant? Because you got the 9 months and the second doctor and the child. So there's something to do with it, unless Kevin has a child and the child is sick, and then that's been passed to you. That could be why I'm getting that kind of answer. But this could also mean that there is a pregnancy baby sort of news around the corner here. This would be father and child or big brother, little brother kind of thing. But there's 4 people here. We've got 2 men, we've got a woman, and then we've got a child or someone younger than everybody else. It's like a conglomeration of people all together. Are you getting messages here about if you're at school, this is something new that's coming in that's going to be really, really beneficial. If you're working, this could be some new job, new opportunity coming up. But yeah, that's just different messages I'm seeing there for you, Vanessa. Show me Vanessa and this current flu situation and this Kevin character. Kevin, left out in the cold, giving you a cold. That is a socialisation thing. This is going down memory lane, so this is sort of like, it's come through from family. So if he has a little brother, little sister, or he has a child, that's where this thing has come from. And then this is like, it just hits like that. Like 1 minute you're fine, and the next minute you wake up and you feel like your whole body's going to give in. Doing this sort of examining where it come from, why it happened, it doesn't really matter. You will be fine. You also, again, have cards that represent a pregnancy and a cesarean. This is the death thing. This is sort of like, I'm done with all of this, I'm finished with all of this. It can mean that you're going to be healthy again and then it's finally over. The other things we got here, and this can be Scorpio energy, can be something to do with the Scorpio. The Kevin I knew, who's not alive anymore, he was a Scorpio, so it's funny that the Scorpio card come out. Did it come from him? Yes, it did. Sorry to laugh about it all. What's that? He has got kids, 1 son, 1 daughter. Thank you. You don't think you're pregnant. It is showing a possibility of that's coming. So if you don't want to have kids, do something about it. Yeah, because it's coming out about mother and child and all of that. But I think with the question that you're asking, it's basically telling me that he basically caught this thing from one of the kids and he's passed it through to you. This here is telling me about some new journey you're going to go on. You need to trust in your own instincts here. So this is you're picking up on something that you want to do, and this is you basically signing a contract in love, in work, whatever. This is really, really good energy for where you're going. Plus it's telling me you're going to be fine. Once you get over this thing, it's going to be gone for good. Well, not for good. We all catch flus from time to time. Alrighty. Did I start the clock on this one? I did. It's nearly finished. Let's just see more messages for you, Vanessa. So yeah, he was coughing, and then you've probably got a weaker immune system for some reason. Like I said, go and get some, take like triple doses of vitamin D at the moment. Take about 4,000 vitamin C at the moment. Squeeze some fresh lemons in some hot water, put some honey in it, and just rest. If you can, get some either vegetable or chicken soup, clear kind of stuff with either rice or pasta in it. Trust me, I got really sick with the virus, and well, I didn't get really sick, sorry. I woke up and I had an aching back, an aching neck and a headache, and I had that for 2 days, and that's all I got. I didn't cough, I didn't get sick. But all I did was rest, high doses of vitamin C, vitamin D, and chicken broth with noodles in it. And then I was just constantly drinking hot water with chamomile and lemon and honey. But I also was taking colloidal silver twice a day. This would be the doctor's medication, the healing, or whatever the doctor's telling you to do. This is you going for your dreams at the moment. You will be having some sort of travel adventure coming up, and some sort of money's coming to you. You've got something good coming towards you, Vanessa. It was coming out in all the reading today. There's some sort of bonus, travel, happiness, good things happening. All right, let's do a yes and no. And then we're on to Jita. Yes and no for Vanessa, just to finish off. We have a yes, we have a maybe, and we have a yes. Okay, so you've got the healing card. Healing right now, you need to balance out, you need to slow down, you need to heal. You will be looking at options coming up in the future, and you will also be successful in money or something. There's some sort of money offer floating around you. I don't know if it's a bonus, new job, new opportunity, or you win something. Bottom of the deck, you're being told to think before you speak, before you act. You do have the broken heart thing sitting there at the moment, some sort of fear going on. You're also being told about eventually, when you heal and everything, stepping outside the gate and going for something new, doing something different. All right, that is Nessa's second one. Okay, now we're up to Jita. Jita wants 2 minis, but hasn't posted the question. I'll just go and check PayPal because I think she put her question in there. No, she hasn't. All right, I need Jita's question. So we're doing 2 minis. Oh, there we go. Jita, will I be able to make a move to SD City within 5 months? Just wondering if SD City is a good for the career, and 2, what's coming in my relationship. Yeah, so the other day, Chris and I were talking, and Mama B, and that person that came on my channel, I'm not going to say the name, when there was this back and forward and arguing about payments and whatever, it was right when I was trying to do your reading, and I just feel like the whole energy of the room changed and you didn't get a good reading when that happened. I actually repeated Crystal's reading as well because I just felt like I just didn't do my usual. So anyway, let's have a look. Will you be able to make the move to SD? Is that San Diego? Is that what you guys said? Within 5 months. Will this be good for the career? Okay. Will Jita be moving to San Diego within the next 5 months? And how will that impact on her career? Will Jita be moving to San Diego in the next 5 months? And how will that impact on her career? It looks like a straight out yes there, and we've even got a 5. You've got some female support when you move. So in regards to career, I don't know what you work as, but that's like working with females and females all working together. There could be males there, but it looks like a predominantly female occupation. This is nice surprises that will happen along the way. There is a delay. There is a bit of a delay there. So if it is planned for May, there may be a little hiccup that sort of puts a spanner in the works so that there is a delay with the whole thing. But then we've got the movement forward, changes the way you want them to be. So let's see the bottom of the deck for the career thing. Double 8s. Now, double 8s, if you're anything to do with Chinese and everything, 8 and red is money, money, money. So the career thing at the bottom is very successful. We have something to do with rules, regulation, government, that sort of thing. And then we have money going from $4 to $7, or 400 to 700, 4,000 to 7,000. So it's like a jump in your career in a slow way, but there's some sort of government thing here. So make sure you've got all the insurances that you need, or certificates that you need, or whatever it is that you're doing there, Jita. You're an accountant. Well, that's why I'm seeing money, money, money everywhere. You work with money, money stuff. It may start off slow, but then you get an opportunity for something that you've always wanted. You've got double 7s here, so July is going to be very good for you in regards to your career. There is somebody that takes a liking to you, maybe a little bit too much, because you did say you're in a relationship with, is it Anjan? Where's that name? Anjan. I don't know if this is Anjan when you move, or whether that's somebody else, but there's some sort of attention coming from somebody in a nice way. There's a nice way there. Alrighty, let's have a look at the rest of this. Alright, we'll do top and bottom on this move in May to San Diego. It looks good, it looks good, it looks like there's some sort of opportunity when you move. Okay, so the move is making the right choices, making firm decisions. You will have a bit of a delay. You've got the Temperance card, so I'm feeling like there's some sort of delay. Maybe you can't get the furniture moved, or maybe the place that you're going to move into that other people haven't moved out, or maybe the job's not ready. So it may be where you move and then you're not working for a couple of weeks because the job's not there yet. There's some delay either with the job or with the move itself. We have some options on your hands here when you get there. So what you're planning right now of where you're going, let's say you're going to San Diego and you're going to live in a place called Montage. You might live in San Diego, but you're not going to be there, you're going to be somewhere else that's close to that place. So there's some change that happens with this move. Very strong, straight, fast forward, and then balancing the money. So at first you may be, with the move and everything that entails, there may be just getting your feet wet and getting back on the ground with your job. These cards can represent accountants, can represent finance and accountants and everything like that, or it can represent working for the government, working for the law, working for the military even. Yeah. Are you going to be working with like people's accounts that are retired, or selling businesses, or some sort of superannuation, what we call it out here? I don't know what you call it over where you are, but like some sort of government official kind of money thing. If you're not, you might be, because I'm picking up on that. My apologies again with what happened the other day. So let's just quickly do yes or no with this. Yes or no, and then we'll look at your second question. Yes or no for Jita. Yes or no for Jita. Okay, we have a yes, yes, and a walking away, which is a yes, no. This walking away card in this particular deck, it's where you make a decision to leave, to go, to change something, but then something holds you back and you turn around and you go, no, I'm going to stay at the moment. So even though it says walking away, the person hasn't fully let go of whatever it is. But your question is a yes. You're being told about balance and the angel of balance, and then you've got the second chakra, which is the family, the connections, the socializing, can be sexual energy, can be fertility as well. Okay, but you've got a yes there. So Jita, your second question, I'm just going to have a drink. Well, I've got Chris and Mama B, we're on an agenda, on a plan, and if that sort of thing happens again, if the person's paid, I'll do the reading. If the person is hanging around and there's words going backwards and forwards, the reading is finished. And this goes for everybody that comes to the room. I'm not going to have that kind of thing going on in the room because it slows the room down. It ruins my energy with what I'm doing, and it ruins people's readings as well. So yeah, we're all on target with what's going to happen if and when that happens again. Hopefully it doesn't happen anymore. To me it was a bit of a misunderstanding, but it was taken above that, you know, like it should have just been clean cut, apologies and done, but yeah. And as a result, I did turn off comments on that particular video because I didn't want more stuff showing up in the comments. So I might, today I'll leave it because there's nothing going on at the moment. But yeah, whenever those sorts of things happen, I will be disabling comments when that happens. All right, Jita, second question was, let me just cross this out now. And then we've got Nita. We got Nita with a detailed reading after this, and then we got Chris last up. So your second question was, where is it? That's why I see the delay. You're saying about being stuck with everything. I can't see the other question. Can I have the other question, please? Where is it? Oh, here it is. Question 2. What's coming in the relationship with Anjan in the next 6 months? So this is my complimentary reading now. What's going on in the relationship with Anjan in the coming months? What's going on with the relationship between Jita and Anjan in the coming months? Jita and Jan together. Jita and Jan together. Jita and Jan together. Does Anjan work in money as well? It looks like he works in a similar sort of field. Or something connected to what you do. For you personally with him, there's friendship, there's working towards your future. There is a bit of frustration on your side, a bit of pissed off energy from you where you're like, come on, you know, I thought I've moved, I've got a new job. So I feel a frustration from you about you and him. But this is going out places, having food, entertainment, maybe even travelling, something like that. There is some nice sort of surprise sitting around here that when you move, he lives there, you said. So it's making like new connections and not just being you and him. It's starting to introduce to a new world. But there is some sort of frustration on your part with you and him. With him by himself, he definitely has the love thing there in the next 6 months, and this is taking care of responsibilities, taking care of what needs to happen. What I don't like with what's going on in his world is there's something quite black sitting here. So this can be somebody going to hospital, maybe an elderly person needing to go into a nursing home. It could be dealings with his parents, some sort of family dilemma going on. It could be somebody not very well as well. Sometimes this can mean that the business he's working in is shutting down and he's got to do something new. If this was red, this would be a wedding, getting together, celebration, but it looks like he's got some tough thing coming up in the next 6 months. I think it's to do with work or family. The outcome, you're going to like the outcome on the two of you. We got soulmate connection, we got journeys, we got travelling, we got him standing there being long-term commitment, we got being in the right place at the right time, celebrating new friends, enjoyment, happy at home together, building a future together. The double jacks can be an invitation to take it to another level, which could be, if you're not married or whatever, this could be an invitation that over the coming months it's going to grow and grow and grow. But there's a lot of good times coming. I just feel him personally, he's got something down the negative track going on, but like I said, it could be a family member that goes to hospital or needs to go into a nursing home. It could be some sort of illness that hits the family. It's a male energy that it's around though. Bottom of the deck with the two of you, this is good. I've got this nice, happy, travelling, talking, nighttime energy kind of thing going on. This is frustration. So I feel that his job or his family, something's going to take him away from you a lot of the time, and it's going to be like, come on, you know, we're supposed to be together, we're supposed to be doing this thing. So I do feel the frustration energy from your side of it, but there's nothing much he can do about it at that time. Okay, Jita, let's have a look at you and... Oh, someone in his family is sick right now. It may progress like in a negative kind of way. I don't like to put that out there, but it may get worse where they've got to get some special care for this person, or they've got to put them into a hospital or a nursing home or something. So there's some sort of other drama going on that is taking him away from you and him. Anjan and Jita. Let's just finish this off. Anjan and Jita, rescue situation, thinking about what it is you want, trusting in your instincts, creating new memories, the love thing, going on a new level, possible celebration of love here, Ten of Cups and the Knight of Cups, nice energy, choosing what's right for both of you. There is some stress, and I feel this is you being frustrated and pissed off energy. Like, you were supposed to be here tonight, you're not here. Oh, my family needs me, you know, I need you. So there's that sort of thing going on. There is this wanting a bit more out of this relationship, and possible travel coming up for the two of you. Bottom of the deck, we've got success, new journey, and truth-telling and strong direction. Like it a lot. It's not going to be 100% roses and chocolates, but it is going to be pretty close, pretty good. All right, let's do your yes and no to finish up. We'll use the Lenormand deck for you. Okay, hopefully that was a better energy than the other day. I'm feeling a bit wasted. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm really feeling a bit wasted now. So as soon as I'm finished here, I'm going to go and get myself a cup of tea and something to eat. Okay, so this is yes and no for Jita, and then just 3 messages from the bottom. I had an old man sitting across from me, listening and watching me, and just sort of like, what is she doing? She's talking to nobody, and she's got cards in her hands, like, what is that woman doing over there? He's gone away now. I think he's had enough. Okay, yes or no? Sorry, if you wanted a yes, it's more of a no at this time. You got 1 yes card here. You got where if you're asking a question that involves somebody else, you need both people to do something about it. This is where you've got to crack the whip and get somebody to get up, do something about it. So that's a maybe, this is a yes, and this is a no. So I can't get an answer at the moment. This is sort of some sort of heavy burden that you're feeling at the moment. You're sort of feeling a bit lost with something, Jita. Anyway, bottom of the deck will give you the last messages. You've got taking a chance on something new, going out and enjoying yourself, and 2 opportunities coming up that's going to make a happy home. So you do have opportunities on the horizon, but it is the bottom of the deck, so it's coming. All right, Nita, you are last apart from Crystal. I haven't got anybody sitting here, so that's good. I was going to say to Crystal, I'll do yours in, I'll go and pack this all up and I'll go and sit somewhere else and get a cup of tea, but no, I'll do yours here and then I'll stop for the day. Nita, what is going on in this connection with David? We met on an online dating app. You are Leo and he is a Libra. Good luck. Hopefully this person is truthful and not one of these people on these dating things that's actually, I've seen people that are married going browsing on dating sites and talking to women, or women going on dating sites talking to other men, and they're married. So I would hate to be out in the single world right now, and yeah, because unless you actually get to know the person, meet them face to face, see where they live, see where they work, start to know that all about them. I'm old school. I met my husband in a club, we got to know each other, we hung out with each other, we got married together. And right now, we're together pretty much 24/7. He's in another part of the club, I'm here. Since he's retired, it's been a lot better. It's just me and him. So, okay, this was a detailed reading for Nita. Let's have a look. He's working for the government overseas. Okay, hopefully. Let's see. What's happening with this connection for Nita and David? What's the connection going to be between Nita and David? Oh, now I've got two more people sitting here. Crystal, I might actually pack it all up and move to somewhere where I'm just by myself. And I'll turn off the internet thing. Alright. I know the energy the other day, Jita, with that person that came in, it was really not good. It was not good energy. Everything just suddenly turned. And that's why I did an extra reading for you today. Nita, at the moment, we have an on and off energy between the two of you, okay? So we have this, you at home alone, we have the conversations going on, we have the sort of, is this going to go in the right direction or not? We do have a single kind of energy followed by a connection between two people. So usually these two cards sitting together is a sudden relationship. It's like it goes from just talking to we're together. I've had another client on my channel where I seen this kind of energy, and this person met somebody, I think in the September, and the following year in the February they got married. So yeah, that kind of energy. So it can be that. Down here where it's all going, it looks like it's going to be something pretty damn fantastic. We got love and affection, we got everybody like all together, all agreeing with everything. We got a soulmate connection sitting here. This is looking pretty good. I think that over the... Is there a certain time frame where you're supposed to actually connect with each other in the physical world? Because I'm seeing 9s here. So I don't know if in 9 weeks' time, the 9th of next month, or 9 months' time, or even September time, there's some sort of connection going on, which is really, really good. There is somebody in this person's past that is, it's like if they were married before or something, Nita, they're still friends with that person. They're not with them, but they're still friends with that person, okay? There's still something there. It's nothing to worry about. It's not like a third party kind of sneaking around thing, but they do have some sort of obligation, and they have a happy medium with whoever it was they were with before for some reason. They may have a financial bond to that person as well. But this is looking good between the two of you of where things are going. Let's have a look at the tarots. Yeah, it could be twin flame with the Jack of Hearts. That can be soulmate twin flame. He lost his wife, that's why there's still a connection. But it's showing that there's still something there. If they had children or something and he's lost the wife, there may be a money thing that he's with the kids or something. So, was it anything to do with her head when he lost her? Did she have a stroke or a fall or something to do with her head, or lots of headaches or something? Because there's someone trying to come into this reading, unless it's somebody on your side. He's got a daughter. Okay. The daughter probably looks very much like the wife, and yeah, and it's hard to move forward when somebody looks very much like somebody you've lost. All right, we have the supportive character, the King of Cups. This is somebody putting their heart out there, somebody that wants to do the right thing, not just for themselves, but for you, for him, and for the daughter. What are we saying over there? Yeah, this here is the end of the rainbow, something that has finished and it's done. But this is still holding on. He's still holding on to this connection to what he had in the past. what's going on? Yeah, so this here is, I feel that the loss he had in the past, he's got some sort of tragedy thing there. We've also got this wanting to commit and do something the right way. We've got this, he's deciding what he needs to do with his work, with his money, with his journey, what he's doing at the moment. We also have the Emperor, where he's trying to take control of which way this is going to go. He's got a rushed energy at the moment where he wants it all to happen now. And then we've got possible marriage in the future. Like I said, this could be one of those romantic adventures where it just starts off with a bit of talking online, then you meet, and then you've just got to do it. You just got to do it now. So him saying he feels like you've got this soul twin flame, you're meant to be together. Don't be surprised if he's wanting to put a wedding ring on the finger really quickly. Bottom of the deck, what you might not see at the moment is he's reaching for you. He's trying to make this thing happen. He's making up his mind of the way it's going to go, and this is how he wants it. He also sees you as nurturing, loving, caring, and what he wants. Now, whenever I read and it's about something where there's somebody that's passed on, I see this, the star. The star shows me like a connection with somebody beyond. He may feel that you are what he's been waiting for, what he's been needing to come along. Don't get too wrapped up into being his nursemaid or a mothering figure to him. Yeah, you won't be his wife, you'll be someone totally different. And he needs to realise that as well. Okay. Yeah, see, because he works in medical. Okay. Well, the diamonds, the King of Diamonds and the Queen of Diamonds, that can be all doctors, nurses, healing as well. Let's just see what else about you and him. Oh, even though he wants to take this quickly, he doesn't want to lose you. Just telling him you need to take it one day at a time. Just take it slowly, because sometimes relationships can get pushed really quickly and you don't know each other, and then it can just fall apart. Okay, let's just see. I'm not feeling bad stuff about him, but... yeah, I'm feeling some sort of energy, something to do with someone's head. I don't know if it's you, Nita, about this woman and his ex, his woman that died, or whether it's something else in the room that's coming through to me. There's some female energy and something with my head. Anyway, bottom of the deck. Okay, so looking at the beginning of everything, we have the key to a successful relationship. We have things becoming clearer and clearer about what you want, and then we have some sort of invitation to go to the next level. But although we have this, like I said, he could suddenly say, let's just do it. I don't want to waste time. I want you in my life. So this is an invitation. This is talking backwards and forwards as well. I do worry about this being in the middle here. Now, being that he works in medical and everything, it could just symbolise the doctor, the medicine, all of that sort of thing. But I do get concerns about that somebody trying to be in the middle of this. Now, it could be somebody on your side, not just necessarily his side. And last bit of the reading, and we need to move on, the buzz is gone. We do have some sort of burdens to bear, but again, I feel that this card would show up to represent the woman that's in the spirit world. It is hard to get with somebody that they didn't split with their person, they didn't fight with their person, they lost them. So it is hard because of however strong that relationship was, trying to match up to that. You have success with this, and you definitely have loyalty from this person. So thank God there's nobody in the background, but we've got all of this. All right, here we go. 2 yes and no's for you, Nita, and then we're moving on to Crystal. crystal is last. I'm just going to check the PayPal thing. Let me do 2 yes and no's for Nita, and then I'll just scroll back and see what all the fuss is about. I can see that he's been talking about something. PayPal is done, is it? Yeah, PayPal's done. Crystal, what was Crystal wanting? Oh, we're going to look at your father, Thomas. Oh my God. I was talking to my friend this morning. She is half New Guinea, half Fiji. She's a lifelong friend of mine. I had a dream about her recently, and I said, do you know someone called Thomas? And she went, no, not really. And I said, because you had 2 children in the dream, but their names weren't the names of your children. And I said, and the little one was Thomas. She said, well, what's it mean? I said, it means something. And I said, and Thomas, I ended up picking him up off the road, and he changed from being a little child to being some sort of animal thing. And people said, oh my God, that thing normally bites everybody. And he was very calmed by me, and then he turned back into Thomas. And I said to her, it could be that I'm going to have something to do with somebody called Thomas, or you are. And I'm just looking at your message, and it says Thomas, your father. So that's kind of freaky. That's really freaky that I dreamt of this. He was, I'll talk about it in a minute. We'll just finish off Jeeta's reading. We'll finish off Jeeta's reading. Okay, yes and no, top and bottom. Here we go. We got a probably no, a yes, and a yes. Okay, so the answer is yes to the first question, Nita, but when I have a yes, 2 yeses with 1 no, to me it's something like, will I get that job? Yeah, but you might not start when you want to, or you might not get the money that you want. Okay, so there's some sort of but in there, but you do have a yes. Here you're being told to stop stressing. Strength, something is growing and getting stronger and stronger, Nita. And you also have the money tree sitting there, so you're going to be financially successful soon. Bottom of the deck with your yes and no, we have a yes, we have a yes, and we have a yes. Does this guy have some money? Because we got you making your own money and him making his own money. We got the 2 money people, and they're actually like the king and queen of diamonds coming out here in your reading. You've got a big yes to your second question. This is a couple that are meant to be together, meant to go on a journey together, working in tandem, lots of money and abundance. We have somebody appreciate you, they like you being in their world. And we also have the door to romance. Something's picking up. Okay, let me just scroll through this and see what was going on in the background there. Let me go backwards here to, I think it was XHB, Vanessa said something. There's closed. Yes, Vanessa, I do the private readings through WhatsApp or Messenger or face-to-face if you're in my country, my area. I've done phone call readings, and the other one I've done for some people that don't want to be on camera with me and they don't want to talk live. Those readings I've done where I literally set this all up and you tell me your questions and I send you the link to a YouTube video. The other way you can do it is I specify a time and I set up a link for a private live session, and only me and you can be in the room. But then you can't talk. You can text, but I can't hear you, I can't see you. So yeah, yes I do. So send me a email. Is that what it was all about? Was there something going on with Mama B as well, or is that it? All right, so we're looking at Thomas now. We're looking at Thomas now, just to finish up. All right, I'm going to shut that down. I don't need that now. And, all right, so this is the last one. I need something to eat. All right, here we go. So, reading for Thomas. Reading for Thomas. Reading for Thomas. Show me what's around Thomas. Crystal's dad, Thomas. What's going on there? What's going on? What's he need to know? I've got to do... I told her she's right on time. I said between 1 and 1:30 and she's called me at 1:15. Oh no, she's going to keep calling me. And it's funny, she's the person that I'm talking about that I had the dream, and she had a little boy called Thomas. Okay, Thomas, Thomas. You know what? I'm going to stop this reading. And I'm going to do, Crystal, if you're okay with it, I'm going to stop because she's calling me. I need to go to the bathroom. There's a bit of noise going on right now. So if it's okay with you, Crystal, I'm going to stop the reading here, and we can do face-to-face on WhatsApp. I'll go and find another place where I can sit down, and I can either go outside or whatever, because I don't need the iPad to do your reading. So I want to do it because I don't want to rush the reading, okay? And I'm just going to message my friend that I'll call her when I'm ready, that I'm not ready at the moment, that I've still got another reading to do. But I'm just going to move from where I am. I've got to go to the bathroom. So anyway, guys, that's it. I'll do your reading across in WhatsApp there. And Crystal, do you want to... And now, on that note, that is the fire alarm. We're supposed to evacuate. All right, great. Okay, I'm going to turn this off, and lucky I stopped the reading. It was like I knew something was going to happen. Everybody's racing about. They're trying to turn that off. Okay, guys, thank you. Thank you to all the donations. Thank you for all the help, Mama B, Crystal. Thanks for all of that, and I will get to you, Crystal. We'll do it in private. Okay, bye.